Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Hades. Tonight might be the last stream for Hades. I don't know. I'm just going off of what little I've read in like uh, looking up what. Oops, hold on a second. Let me hop in the game. All right. Just looking at what is required for finishing the game. I assume 10 runs through defeating the final boss will get you to the end. I believe I'm at 8 or 9. Again, I can't remember what I did last week, so it's either 1 or 2 runs, or possibly more if I am unsuccessful. So, tonight might be the last of the story for this. And again, depending on how well I do or how poorly I do. Um, so, yeah, let's just get right into it and we'll see if I can get through it.
I was looking all over for you.
It may actually be a short session or a shorter session tonight. We'll see.
Question for you, Father. The name Kore happen to mean anything to you by any chance?
What? Where did you... Ah, the cold witch brought it up, did she? Never repeat that name again. Not here, nor anywhere. You hear me, boy? Know only this. The one called by that name despised it even more than I.
So let's see. Demeter's daughter went missing. She wound up down here. I happened. Mother left. Demeter and everyone else on Olympus apparently has no idea. That about right? Tell me what happened.
I'll tell you nothing. Keep meddling in matters that you cannot understand, and you'll incur the wrath of Olympus on all that you hold dear. And know that it is not for my sake that I'm warning you.
You can't hide the truth forever.
Okay, so we learned a little bit from Persephone last time we went to the surface, and now we are going to attempt again. But let's see what else everyone else has to say. Alright, looks like Achilles is not around at the moment.
Has your relationship with Nyx been lately, Dusa? She strikes me as a pretty intense supervisor. You getting on okay?
Oh, Miss Nyx? I'll do whatever she says. Why? Did she say something about me? She did. Oh, why would you be asking otherwise? Oh no, am I losing my job?
Or Dusa.
Hey, no, it's not like that. It's just a feeling that I've had from glimpses of the interactions that I've seen between you two. I haven't always got along with Nyx, but I know she cares deeply about this house and everyone in it, including you.
Well, that's nice to know. She cares about my work performance, that's for very sure, and I'm doing everything I can to live up to and exceed her expectations. Tell her that.
I may not use those exact words.
But I guess he will say something. He usually does. Alright, we've got Thanatos over there. Doesn't look like he has anything to say. Nothing new at the contractor, so let's talk to Orpheus.
Orpheus, you said that it was one of life's injustices that Eurydice doesn't get her fair share of the credit for the songs she wrote. Isn't there something we can do?
Why, I don't know, my friend. Once people set their minds to certain things, it can be difficult to show them other possibilities exist. What's to be done?
I don't know. Tell them they're wrong? Politely, perhaps not. Or tell them what's right. Get the word out about what's right? Can't we do that?
Get the word out? But I am court musician of this house. My songs no longer reach too many ears. Although, I do suppose all of these shades about, they are my audience as well. I shall make certain that they know whose songs I sing.
Then word will spread. I'm sure of it.
Alright. Let's check. Oh, Achilles is down here for once.
I'd ask you join me for a drink, lad, but I know you've a task ahead of you, and liquor dulls the senses. Fortunately so, under most circumstances except yours. Leave me to it, will you? And I'll have one for the both of us.
Some other time, Achilles. Just checking in on you, but I'll be on my way again shortly.
So, for those of you who haven't been here for the last couple of sessions, We are currently helping Dusa get this room, the lounge, uh, cleaned up. Apparently, we have met somebody that Achilles knows in our journey to escape. And so we're kind of we're trying to get Orpheus's muse back with him. Unfortunately, I don't know if I will be completing any of those. Uh, if if we do, great. If not, it's because well, the game is meant to be played beyond just the main story. So, unfortunately, I might not stream it for that much, just because um, every little bit of story information we get is requires you to go all the way through and uh, beat Hades again. To my knowledge, I don't know if the story advances if you don't. So, it's 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how well you do, in between story points. So, um, I may not be completing the side stories.
I come to you bearing aquatic beasts.
Turning in some fish that we have caught.
Totally worth it.
We do have 2 diamonds now. Let's see if there's anything we want to buy with it. Could get access to the administrative room. We could also get gems in addition to the 20% Dark Thirst, but I don't think I really need these. These other ones, of course, I can't afford, although... That's the cancel button. Okay, want to make sure I'm hitting the right one. Maybe I can afford another diamond here. Yeah, for 10 of these. And so I could increase something else here. So, claiming gems would get me more money, or claiming nectar would get me bonus levels of power, or claiming darkness would get me 5 extra maximum health. Both of these are good. One of them doesn't happen all that often, but is a really big bonus. This one would happen more often, and would be just a slight increase. So, I think I'm going to go for this one first. Again, we're nearing the end, so I guess...
Work is approved upon my father's name. Not like he's paying any heed.
I give the orders around here.
But again, we are approaching the end, so I don't know how much that's going to affect us.
Father loved her, didn't he? Mother, I mean. Faith like that. He's just stubborn enough to hold on to the idea of her, isn't he? Though what she saw in him, I'm not sure.
Your father was different with Persephone, to some extent. He has always been as you know him, yet her lightness, it affected even him, I think. And he knows that he was better with her than without.
Sounds like a lot of pressure on Mother to fix all his failings. But it sounds as though she cared for him as well. And you and Cerberus. She said she misses you.
She did she?
Yeah. All right. So let's go back here. No extra stuff to be foretold. I don't believe we have quite enough darkness to upgrade anything. So, back to the weapon room. Or the balcony. Or whatever this room is called, I forgot. Again, we're going to stick with the shield because it is what I'm most familiar with, and it is what will most likely get us through the gauntlet. And then, also again, We will not be doing any Pact of Punishment because, well, it's just going to make it harder. At the moment, I don't really need that. That can be for after the story is through. So let's just get things started, and we'll see how far I can get. Hopefully, all the way through. Alright, I'm not sure why Poseidon has appeared. I did say I wanted Zeus. Okay, let's see what's going on here then. This might be a story element.
Nephew, I'm mightily impressed with your ability to cull those rivers there of all the denizens of my domain. Your crusty father's not entitled to the bounties of the sea, but on my limitless authority, you are. You have my rod of fishing. Now have this.
Alright, what is this?
What is this?
That's what I just said. Huge catch. You have a greater chance of finding a fishing point in each chamber. Oh, okay. Nice.
Alright, let's catch some fish.
And prophecy foretold. We'll have to check that when we return. Of course, we're going to have to work through this a little bit more because we don't have the damage that I thought I might have. Alright, again, we're not going with Chaos because these bonuses don't really help me out as much as some of the other ones I'm looking for. Alright, not sure why it's... Oh, there's another monster over there. There we go. I guess that works better.
Who's next?
For the time being, at least. Okay, and Zeus is coming up next. Luckily, it's now instead of much later, like it sometimes happens. Not too bad, just a little rusty. It has been a week after all. Just getting back into the feel of things.
Poor Demeter, young man. I still wonder what became of her fair daughter. Ran away with mortals there, perhaps. Some of the tales even more preposterous. Don't go believing everything you hear. And do be sensitive about the subject, Demeter, she's been through quite enough.
Indeed. Alright, so... special is what we're looking for. It's too bad it's not epic, but rare is good enough. On we go. Alright, finally doing a bit more damage. Okay, what's next? Hammer or heart? Definitely going for the heart, but I just want to look around, make sure I'm not missing any jars to break open.
Hi there.
Sometimes it's difficult when the enemies are way over here and the shield has to travel between them. So, try to pull everything closer and get things done faster. Okay. Now, here's some darkness. We've upgraded it, so we should be getting some extra health from this. wonder if it's every, like, instance of obtaining darkness. So, like, normally if... Oh, I'm not paying attention. So, okay. We're getting 10 darkness, we're getting 5 health.
That darkness there felt different than before.
I'm wondering if, like, I get darkness from... Who's the first guy we run into down here sometimes? Sisyphus. I wonder if I choose darkness from him, if I also get health as well. We'll have to see if we come across him.
All right, Doomstone.
Just a little bit of a mini boss here. It's not too difficult as long as I remember to dodge out of the way of all the lasers. Which I apparently did not. And there we go.
When I am on the hunt, my mind is clear and nothing stands between me and my target. Though have a blessing just in case you can't relate.
Alright, so cast. Not necessarily. I do have ones that I favor. Dash Strike deals more damage, and any damage I do has a chance of critical. I'm going to go with this one because these two aren't what I'm looking for, and I don't want to use a reroll because I want to save it for the things that I know I want. So we're just going with the extra crit chance for now. We're getting more darkness, which means we will get more health. Kind of like the upgrade that we got with it, so... Oh. I am usually surprised by how far that they can dash when they do that. I guess it's, you know, no different than this attack, so...
Now what?
You know, you can go fairly far with that. Alright, no things to break, so we'll go over here and get ourselves a power-up. Oh, but there is a store here. Might find something useful. Do have a bit of coin on us, so maybe there will be something I want. There's also this thing over here, which is more money for us.
Who else?
Now, when I'm playing this on my own, I'm probably going to do a bit more of a variety of weapons, like I've done
Delicious.
when I first started playing, when I didn't know anything about any of the weapons. But right now, I'm probably, again, like I said when I chose the weapon, this is what I'm familiar with, it's what I do best with. So, for the moment, I am sticking with this. So, oh, almost was standing still there. There we go. More darkness, more health. And more money over here. Yeah, looks good. And unfortunately, this next room is more money. Which, oh, but there's a fish here. So I will be trying to see that. I wonder how many rooms I've skipped already that had fish in them. Because I wasn't paying attention to the noise to see if there were any fish in previous rooms, unfortunately.
Just getting warmed up.
But that's okay. Fish are just a little bit of extra money or gems or whatever we end up with.
Come to me fishies. Got it.
which
The hellfish.
might not matter in 1 or 2 more runs. So, okay. So here's Sisyphus, which, that's just darkness and health regeneration. But over here we've got Poseidon and Artemis. So I will take 2 boons over just a little bit more.
Whichever god I don't pick won't be pleased.
Over just a little bit more health and darkness and stuff. Trying to remember whose is worse. I think, like, Artemis rains down spots everywhere that I'd have to dodge. But Poseidon's is like a wave that chases you around and is also, like, blue, so it kind of blends in with this floor a bit. So I think I'm going to choose Poseidon. I mean, I guess green isn't going to stand out any better, but...
Little Hades. I was certain you'd the wherewithal to thin the ranks of the betraying river denizens who fled my surface seas to your father's domain. I bid you good fish hunting forevermore.
Awesome. If only that were the case. Okay, so, let's see. Attack deals more. Dash would probably be a good one. This is a decent call, but I am looking for something else. So I think I'm going to take the dash. Yeah,
Let's make some waves.
because I can make some good use from that.
Am I some kind of pushover to you, Zagreus? Is that what you think?
No?
Forgive me, Lady Artemis.
Okay, so hers just has some circles that move around. Just have to dodge them. That's not as bad as I thought. And I now have this dash that deals damage when I am next to them, so we're all good.
Fine. I'm not angry anymore. Not really, anyway. But you just watch yourself with me. You got it?
Will do. Alright, what else can we get from this? Dash Strike deals more damage. I don't want to replace the dash that I just got. Or obtained, sorry. After you critical damage to a foe, mark it, or mark a nearby foe, or critical effects deal even more damage. I think I'm going to go with this because I haven't chosen it yet. And again, don't want to replace what I've already obtained. And and marking is good for multiple things. But I'm going to go with this.
My senses sharpen.
Prophecy fulfilled, and is a fish here.
Looks like a good spot. But this...
Ooh, I was a bit slow on that one.
No, a hellfish.
Alright, and next is the shop, which is probably right before the boss. Right?
Charon's shop.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we'll pick up another Poseidon. I'm not sure why this is 56 when it's... Oh, I'm looking at the price. Never mind. Oh, okay. I get it now.
Why not?
Okay, so Poseidon. Cast is good, but not what I'm looking for. Rupture is pretty good as long as the opponents move. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Although pushing them into barriers is also really good. But this is just damage over time.
Oh, great.
Oh, good. Know something, Redblood? Try as I might, I still have not forgiven you for beating me last time. Call it a crippling character flaw, I don't know.
Forgiveness can take time. Though self-reflection is a healthy step. We're making progress.
You think we're making progress? Here? Why, you piece of trash. I'll show you progress.
Alright, here we go. Oh, wrong button.
I'll make you hurt.
Oh, that's a trap I stepped in. And there we go again. Let's stop doing that. It is a bit difficult in this room because the traps are in different places than I'm usually used to, so. I'm doing more damage to myself than she's doing to me. But, you know, as long as she wants to stand on that trap, I won't stop her. Over here. Step on another trap. And this one again. Thank you. And this one again. Thank you. There we go. Ah, she's almost done. There we go. I'm not worried about taking too much damage.
That's that then.
Just because this is going to... Okay, we get another 5 health on these. And it's going to mostly heal us. But then we have this healing pool up here, which definitely heals us. Okay, we haven't seen much of Zeus, though. Oh. Wrong button.
My keepsakes.
But I do want to get other things before we get through this. So hopefully Zeus will appear again. We'll be able to get some of the other abilities like Jolted and maybe the Duo again. Alright, none of these are needed. We're just, again, checking to see if any Centaur souls appear. Just because it's an extra 25 health. The equivalent of a Centaur heart.
Made it to Asphodel.
Okay. Nothing in here to grab. And for once, we're getting the boon immediately. Interesting. I'm not certain why. Oh. That one hit me. I didn't dodge out of the way far enough, I guess.
More coming then.
Alright. I'm not gonna have a deflect like I sometimes do.
Dionysus.
Just because I accepted Poseidon's dash. Although it might show up.
It's me, Zag. Hey, I know you haven't got a lot of time to listen to me prattle on like this, and so I'm cutting to the chase here. Look.
Alright, attack. Or threshold or life. They're all good, but it's not what I'm looking for.
What else we got?
So we're gonna re-roll this. Cast is what we're looking for. Again, it's too bad it's not epic, but rare is good enough. We've got a treasure over here, 150 coins. Sure, why not? I mean,
Transgressions are
it
not
should be
tolerated.
easy enough in this area.
Lose.
I say as everything just starts throwing stuff at me and smoke appears and blinding me. There we go.
That's quite enough.
Another 100 coins is wonderful. Oh, and we get to visit this. Oh wait, this is the second area, so we get to visit Eurydice. Maybe even advance the story a little bit.
You're just in time, Your Royal Majesty. Got something real good cooking right here that you're gonna love. You hungry? Yeah?
Okay, nothing more, I guess.
Am I ever? You're always so generous. And you're always cooking. And singing. Do you have many guests come by? Your place seems somewhat off the beaten path.
What, you think I get a lot of guests here? No, but I like cooking anyway. It's like singing in a way. Keep getting better the more you try. Turns out a bit different each time.
Alright, so, I think I'm going for the Refreshing Nectar. You know, when I first started playing, I was always choosing the Palm Porridge, so I was upgrading the things that I have, rather than the things that I was getting in the future. So, Palm Porridge will upgrade its level, which is different than its rarity. So, I don't know which is better, but, you know, by the sounds of it, just because this is offering less, makes me think that it is slightly more powerful, and then this one could, I suppose, upgrade the rarity of 2 that I've already obtained. So, let's just go for the ones that we'll get up ahead.
Why, thank you. Thanks again.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
Next reward is a key, but not so much the key as the side bonus that it gives of another reaver. Oh. Oh, there's a fish there. So we'll have to try to remember that once the fight is over. Alright, where did it go? Right over here. There we go.
Over there.
And the fish. Don't forget the fish.
I'll save you from the magma fishes.
Anytime. There we go.
Slarbug.
Alright, nothing there. Again, just having a look around for treasures and stuff that I can obtain. And apparently breaking stuff as I go. Let's see. I think I'm going to go to the store this time because I do have a lot of money on me. And being able to buy 2 things is better than obtaining 1. Unfortunately, I could go for this, but no. We'll go for Artemis.
I'll take this one.
Alright, attack is stronger. Yeah, you know what? Let's just fill that in. I'm not really interested in these, although, like, it's a good call for 1200 damage, but the one I'm looking for will do more than twice that, so I'm gonna take this. And then buy a palm. Will increase our critical chance. Grab some money there and be on our way.
Moving right along.
Oh, onto the barge. Okay. Haven't been here in a while. Oh. I'll knock that guy off the barge. Oh, forgot he dropped stuff. I am taking quite a few hits in here. Ow. There we go. Wasn't so bad.
In the name of Hades.
Well, for me, wasn't so bad, I guess. Okay, so call inflicts hangover, which is really strong. I have tried this before, but again, it's one of those that it's better in smaller doses. And they are all epic, but I am looking for a specific thing.
What else we got?
So it doesn't seem like it wants to show up. Let's see. I think I will go with more health with nectar.
Who doesn't love this stuff?
And there's more nectar. Well, awesome. That works out really well. Alright, is anyone in here? There we are. Oh, lots of things shooting at me. And punching me and all sorts of different things. Stay away from that. There we go. And there's a fish that I didn't see.
I know you're out there, fish. You're mine. Another Slovak.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, any extra stuff in the room? Does not seem like it. Gonna go to another store because we do have a lot of money this round, which is both good and bad. I don't normally go for money, but in this case, it's good for this. And Festive Fog, or Scintillating Feast, sorry, is what I was looking for. Although there's Jolted. I do want the duo, though. The duo is better.
Mind power.
And I should be okay on health. So I'm going to go with this. Attack speed, 2 more dashes is probably good. Yeah, let's go for a couple more dashes. Especially if I do it in rapid succession, that'll work out well.
And we're off.
That being said, of course, I do have other...
Hydra. Can I call you Bone Hydra? Lerny, maybe? Lerny, I like that.
Lerny. Oh, and he has actually changed the name up at the top. Okay, that's kind of funny. Lerny the Bone Hydra. Alright, the other one's over on this side. Gotta make sure I stay away from all dangers. Pick these things up. And... oh. Oh, just barely out of its reach. Sorry for the silence. I'm just concentrating a little bit on what's going on. Oh, hi. Didn't see them there. Ah. There we go. Hey, Seiken. Welcome. I will try to defeat them all.
The underworld's power.
Alright, there's a fish over here. Anytime fish. There we go.
Think I've got one. Another crustacean.
Alright, on we go. We're halfway through. Just heal up to full. Alright, we have obtained what we need from Dionysus. So, next what I want is the call for Aphrodite. Since it is it seems like it is one of the strongest calls that you can have in the game. From what I've seen. Alright, up the stairs we go. Into Elysium.
Elysium.
Isn't she the goddess of war? No, she's the goddess of love. Ares is the god of war in this. Although maybe of victory as well. I don't know exactly. My mythology is a little rusty. I haven't thought about it in quite a while. A few of these folk in here. It's really difficult for me against these guys for some reason, and you know, I attribute it to I'm just missing things, but maybe it is in fact just that it is the more difficult area, and just it is in fact just harder here.
Solved.
Aphrodite said she's running just a little late, cuz, though I'm sure you understand. Besides, I'm here, in spirit anyhow.
I love the fact that Hermes comes in as the messenger, saying, yeah, you've asked for this god to appear, but there'll be just a moment, so they're up ahead. Okay, so recover life when I dash if I'm damaged, which is good, but I probably won't use much of it. Just a flat-out 10% dodge chance would be good. Move speed is also good. I was hoping for the one that allows me to cast rapidly, but again, I only have one reroll, and I want to save it for making sure I get the call. But there's just some gems right here to pick up.
Elysium, now prove yourselves.
Yeah, wander through the storm clouds to get to me. There we go.
I expected more from the Exalted.
Peace and quiet.
And we still get 2/3 of the reward.
Nice.
That is really good. I usually gauge how well I do on those As long as I get half of the reward, I feel I'm doing good. If not, then it has taken me a little bit too much time to get through it. Alright, so in here we've got Aphrodite's boon waiting for us as soon as we defeat all the enemies here. Oh, gotta watch out for that arrow. That's just hanging around. It does hurt. Ow. Oh, that one almost got me.
What is going on down there, dearest? I thought for certain you would make it out, but it seems that nasty place has kept you grounded, hasn't it? But don't despair, and you take heart, won't you?
Alright, so every life gain would gain more life, which is good early on, but not at this point. Damage reduction is good. Revenge damage is good in certain builds, but not what I'm looking for, so we're re-rolling. And unfortunately, that was the last reroll I have. So, what am I going to choose of these? I guess bonus life might be good, just to help out with the survivability of not having the damage that I usually get. Of course, I might run into another boon from her. We'll see. Alright, so I know I just took a health thing, but this is really good. Oh, and there's also a store right here. Nope, nothing we need. So, this person
chose to die in glory, not to live in peace. And all for what? Such a waste, all for your foolish pride, that you should care more to be remembered by those you shall never know than to be loved.
This guy's usually just sitting here on his own. His gift that we get from him is really good.
This time, stranger. You're quite effective at locating me, but not so good at leaving me in peace.
I mean, it's true. We are passing through quite often and talking with him.
Just on one of my little jaunts through paradise is all, sir. Happen to be on the way toward my destination.
You think this place a paradise? At least down in the depths there are so many other souls with whom to share one's misery. No offense. I know that you're just passing through.
So, the Touch of Dark sticks. Whenever I have to use Stubborn Defiance, it restores an additional 50% health. Now, normally, Stubborn Defiance only restores 30%, so overall this is an 80% health restoration. So it's really good. Ooh. Now this is a tough choice. So I can either choose Aphrodite and try to get the call that I was looking for, or I can obtain 2 boons from Dionysus and Poseidon. I think I'm going to go with this one. I am missing a call. It is an attack that I am completely missing unless I obtain it. But we do have to...
Return to my chamber. I trust you are familiar now with what this means.
We do have to fight Asterius.
It means I've challenged you to a battle of strength and glory, because apparently that's all there is to do for fun around here for those such as yourself.
That... Yes. Essentially, that is correct. Prepare.
All right. Kind of flub that a little bit and just make him charge into the wall there. Ow. Got me that time. I'm a bit slow on the uptake. And this is why I'm not that great at this game, is I do tend to dodge a little slowly. Should almost have him. But he's getting in some good hits as well.
Stand down. I concede.
Got him again.
And off he goes.
Time to collect. Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, here we are. So, Aphrodite's Aid. The rarity doesn't even matter, since it just does a flat 2,500 damage. The only benefit the rarity gives is a charm duration, which, since I'm usually using it on a boss, it doesn't really matter. So, we're going for this. And the next room just has money in it.
Something's amiss.
I sensed your presence here.
Oh, Thanatos.
I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with?
Alright, so we're having a competition, see who defeats more enemies.
Scared I'll take more of them than you this time.
Maybe. With these big guys, it is a bit difficult, because he just defeats them in one hit like so. And then these guys have shields. Ow. Yeah, I think he's gonna win this one. Got a lot of tanky guys that we have to defeat here, so I mean, I'll still try, obviously. But yeah, he is already a 7 ahead of us.
That's enough.
Yeah, 11-3. He wins this time.
How does he...
So, not that bad. Like, nothing bad happens for losing to him. But if I would have won, I would have obtained another heart.
What's for sale?
Alright. Nothing there that I'm really interested in. Just saving my money for the shops. Let's see here. Artemis or a shop. I do have 300, so I could buy 2 things. So I am going to go to the shop instead. This the last shop of the area? No. But here's Artemis again. Might as well. Well, hold on. 150, yeah, 250. We've got the money for it. And we have another duo down here. So cast fires a single projectile, which deals reduced base... Cast fires a second projectile, which deals reduced base damage, which is good. Unfortunately, it's not going to have the lightning effect that the first one does. And then I am a little low on health, so I might as well buy some food to heal up, and we'll get this power up. Although it's not really giving me the ones I want. We'll go with another increased critical. Okay, a little more health, or another reroll. I think I'm going to go with a reroll since I've used all the ones that I currently have. So now when we cast, we lob a bunch of stuff. So it effectively is just 30% more damage. But it certainly looks impressive, especially if you get the rapid casting, because then you're just doing a continuous, like, 6 attacks with it. Oh. Who am I messing with? This guy. There we go. And there's a fish in the area, according to the bell. Where is it? Right over here. Do a little bit more fishing.
Fish. It's a car.
It's a car. Alright. Normally the hammer is really good, but not with the way I play. So we're going for more health, especially since we have benefits from gaining health. Oh, something's trying to shoot me. So stun it in the cloud and have lightning strike it as well. Ow. What are we missing? Ah, just more coming in. Watch out for the exploding chariots. Alright, where are they? There they are. That was a big room.
Feeling stronger.
Okay, let's grab this fish first.
Something to remember, fishies.
Anytime fish.
Come on up. Another clam.
Alright. And what was this? 75 gems? We have 100 gold, so the shop isn't worth it. At least not at this point. So we'll probably be choosing health. So yeah, let's go ahead and try this.
Get your hands off my trophy.
No, I don't want it. There we go.
Damnable fools.
Again, more than half remains. So, you did well. Alright, now this is right before the boss. Only one thing of health. 182. We should be okay. And into the Colosseum.
Time for the main event.
I always shall rise up to thwart your wicked plans, monster.
And there's Theseus being Theseus. Now, normally, we take care of the Minotaur first, because because Theseus is much easier to fight when you're not trying to dodge a raging Minotaur. Ow. Usually. Ow. Got me again.
You're going to like this.
No, Asterius!
One down, one to go.
Well, I'm low on health.
What is the matter, fiend? Is your weak sense of resolve already shaken?
Alright, now things are gonna get worse.
Gods of Olympus, I shall stop this monster!
Whose side is he on?
However, he's gonna just stand in that cloud for a few seconds. So, you know, as long as he's taking lightning damage, I'm okay with that.
You.
And there we go. Theseus defeated. Or vanquished, as it says.
Never meet your heroes. All mine. You are my biggest fan.
And saying thanks to the one that voted for me. And up here.
Your struggles soon shall be in vain.
So
Okay.
keep saying.
So, I am a little low on health. That's okay. And this is the last area, so I will switch over to the standard Lucky Tooth for an extra 100 health if I so end up perishing a couple times. Oh, and here we have a Centaur Soul, just what I was looking for. We'll pick that up for sure.
I can do this again.
So we have a little less damage than I usually have, but a lot more health. So I should be able to get through this. Then again, you know, maybe I won't. Maybe he will defeat me, as he more often than not does. But of course, first we have to make our way past the cute Cerberus. I also heard a fish, so
Fishing point.
we're gonna fish up another one.
There. Looks like a gup.
Okay, so looks like our options this time is probably health and another boon from Dionysus. We probably won't get enough money for these two power-ups over here. But we'll see depending on how long it takes me to find the reward. And another Zeus boon is going to be good. I might go watch out for all the lasers. There we go. We might be able to get jolted, which makes enemies take more damage. Nope. That guy got me. There we go. Not doing well in these parts, but that's okay. Alright, no extra money in here. Into the next room. And the little rats get me every time. I will, in fact, heal
Just
up
what I need.
a little bit. Because I've taken a bit too much damage. Alright, boss room. I forget which one is the boss and which one is here to do extra damage. So I just have to go after them all, I guess. Okay, next wave. Gotta watch out where I'm standing. Explosions are happening all over the place. And traps.
Just leave it to me, dearest.
Missed it. There we go.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright. Let's see here. Charging the God Gauge would be nice. Don't really want the dash. Jolted is what I'm looking for. So things will take extra damage every single time they try to attack me after I've hit them once. And we have enough for the health. So we'll pick that up. Maybe we'll get another 150 as we go through. Which room? We have a 25% chance of getting it right. And if I don't, then I'd lose my resurrection bonus. So I'm gonna go for more health. It might not be the right one, but there is really no way to tell that I know of. So I just have to hope that this is the correct one. And if not, then it'll let me spend more time gaining... Oh! Yeah, managed to get myself infected there for a moment. If it's not in here, then I'll just spend a little more time trying to get more boons. That will help me get through. There we go. Awesome.
There it is already.
So get the max health.
Cerberus just loves whatever this stuff is.
Get the food for Cerberus. Down this nasty tasting drink.
Back I go.
And
Oh, Cerberus.
we did not get 150, so I can't get another boon there. We only have one turn left on our resurrection, so we are moving on.
Cerberus moves for no one, but for Satasax, he can make an exception.
I can go.
Cerberus nourished, a well-balanced meal. Alright, before I go in here, I just want to make sure we're at full health. We've got all the boons that we really need. So we should be doing good here.
You still don't understand.
I have done virtually everything within my power to prevent this. All of it. For nothing. The Fates were not content to saddle me within the earth. They mock me still.
Maybe they just think you're in the wrong. and that you're an obstinate, overbearing, and miserable excuse for a husband and father.
Wow.
Don't you understand I'm trying to fix the problems you caused, since you're so unwilling to do it yourself?
You're right. I was unwilling. I made my choices in all this. I loved her, yes. I loved her terribly. But now, it seems I'm merely delaying the inevitable. Go then. Go to her. But should harm befall her, I shall bring my worst wrath upon whomever is to blame, including you.
Oh, do we not have to fight him this time?
What? You're letting me go just like that? You're just afraid of getting struck down again. You're serious?
Go. Before I reconsider.
Okay, then. I was expecting a difficult fight, but, you know, if he's just gonna let me through for once, I will be happy about it. I mean, it is what he was asking this entire time, is to not have to fight his father, so awesome. So this might be it. This might be the end of the story. That being said, of course, it's not going to stop me from looking for a fishing spot. No fish over here.
You're back.
Indeed. And none up there. Okay. Let's have a talk.
Mother, wait. What is all this?
Oh, Zagreus, I almost missed you. Truthfully, I hoped that I could make it a surprise.
Oh, she's got a bag of stuff.
Make what a surprise?
My arrival. I'm going. To your home. To Cerberus. Nyx. Your father.
You're... really? Mother, you're serious?
I am. Now, if you could just help me pack up my remaining things. Only a few loose odds I'm bringing, just in case. If we hurry, maybe you could join me, rather than return the customary way. Not something a mother ever wants to see.
It's true.
Join you? But wait, how are you going to get back? I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Just so happens I know somebody who can give us a ride.
Alright, you say that.
Doubtless he has pressing matters to attend to. So let's not keep him waiting any longer, son. Come on, then.
Okay, so it is a bit funny that the customary way back is, in fact, the same way that we are taking here, except apparently we're just getting a ride on the boat before we perish, rather than after.
I'm still alive. But how?
You're on the River Styx. No longer in the mortal realm entirely.
I can't believe that this is happening.
I know. My heart is racing. Nothing like a river journey to remind oneself that there's no turning back.
Seriously. Though, even after all of this, it's like we only just met. I have so many questions for you still.
We'll have plenty of time for them, I think. For now, best we keep quiet. Pretend we're just a couple of dead souls on their final voyage.
Alright, and I guess we just get to enjoy a boat ride. So this looks like we're... Oh. Alright.
Wait, isn't this Eurydice and Orpheus?
Snow everywhere. Mother.
And there we are. Credits rolling. So, I really enjoyed this game. And of course, there is a bunch more to do afterwards. And games nowadays, of course, have a great after game, usually. Unfortunately, I don't think I will be streaming any of that. I'll probably be trying it on my own. It seems like it's just a bunch of challenges, same thing as what I've been doing, except, you know, I take more damage, there are more enemies, etc., etc. Maybe there's something more story-wise, I don't know. But I figured this is probably going to be a good place to end it. I mean, not quite yet. I mean, I'm still going to stream for a little bit more. I did it? Well, thank you. It's been a long journey to get through this all. Maybe it'll pop up my statistics after all of this, and you can see how much, how many times I have bashed my head against the wall in order to get through it. But again, this was really fun, and I wish I was a little bit better at these kind of games, but I'm not. So, and this ending music is great. I think it's nice that they have Orpheus and Eurydice singing it, because we went through the trouble to try and get them together. I don't know if I succeeded completely, so maybe this is always going to happen. And of course, we are sailing back through the areas that we travel through. But I'm definitely going to be playing more of this in my off time, among all the other stuff that I am getting through. I don't know how much more I will do. I might finish up some of the side stories that I've been working on just to see them through to completion. But I'm definitely not going to 100% this. There's just way too much to do. Some of my earlier episodes, I've looked at the Fates stuff, and there are probably hundreds of things to check off on that list to get 100%. So, we'll see. As for Hades 2, which I understand is coming out sometime this year, I would like to play it, but we'll see. We'll see what I'm doing at the time of its release.
We're here.
Oh, we are here.
We're here.
This is embarrassing, but I don't know the way to get back in. Except, you know, the customary way.
Fair enough. He always jumps off the balcony to drop down here.
That's quite all right. I do. In the name of Persephone the Queen, open the gates!
And so here we are.
I spent many days tending this garden. Or nights? Quite difficult to tell the time here. But it's held on longer than I would have expected. Cerberus?
Persephone,
Cerberus, I missed you so. And dutiful as ever, aren't you?
Ah, poor Hades.
I'm sorry. Know that I am sorry.
Hades,
You look tired. Though I am not the only one you ought to be apologizing to.
I know. I know why. Why have you returned? If Olympus, if your mother discovers what happened, not even Zeus, not even he could stop what would transpire here.
Oh, I have a thought or two about how we can settle that. Though I shall need for you and Zagreus to cooperate with me on a solution. Or, if you'd rather, I could just return the way I came.
No, we just spent so much time getting you down here.
A solution? What, do you intend to have them over for ambrosia? Not even you can fix a broken family, Persephone.
You're right, Hades. I can't. Certainly not by myself. So are you going to help me or what?
I would do anything that you would ask of me.
Then first, talk to your son.
Zagreus, you have already met Persephone, our queen. I expect for you to show deference to her at all times.
Wow, Father, you called me by my name. What is this strange sensation that I feel? Perhaps it's this deference of which you speak.
Oh, stop it, both of you! Don't make me regret this, Hades. Speak honestly with him. About yourself, not me. Go on.
Yes, Zagreus. I know there have been times when I've let my mood reflect on you. I showed very little patience. Questioned your judgment, often when my own was flawed. Thus, I apologize to you, my son. I have no excuses, and I ask no forgiveness.
What about the part where you lied to me about Mother? Do you apologize for that? Your foul moods and venting them on me. I've long since come to expect that from you, and I resented you for it. But I always thought you're honest.
Your mother did not come here willingly when we originally met. When she left, believing you were stillborn, her decision was final. I believed that she was better off without the lot of us, Olympus included. Deceiving both of you. It tore against my being, but it needed to be done.
Well, you didn't need to vent all that inner turmoil onto me throughout my life. Though, I think I understand. I only wish I could have understood sooner. So, what now? I've grown so used to ransacking your domain, I think I'm really going to miss it.
About that. Your ransacking revealed many flaws in our security. The types that never get into reports. Our reputation rides on there being no escape from here. Would you keep trying to break free? Not for my sake, but for this realm. For the Queen.
Zagreus, if you keep fighting out of here, it shall help keep appearances that everything is as it always was.
Question, Father. Let's say I accept. When next I reach the surface, is it still going to be you waiting up there?
Ah, boy. If you think for an instant that I shall go easier on you because of this, you'll soon learn otherwise.
Alright, so we would still have to fight him once we reach the surface. Good to know. I guess this was a one-time thing where we get to slide past.
So I just battle to the surface and repeatedly kill my own father then?
You have it half correct.
Perhaps you'll also tend to my little cottage while you're in the area. The garden doesn't take much care at all. I'd like to keep the place in decent shape, in case I cannot suffer this for long.
Well, I guess I'll see what I can do.
Just do the best you can. And clearly I've work to do as well. We have a lot of it ahead of us, I'd say. So, shall we get started then?
Thus was Hades, feared ruler of the dead, reunited with his long-lost bride, Persephone, the queen, and together with their firstborn son, Prince Zagreus, they would go on to reign eternally beneath the earth, in relative harmony. The Queen's return marked an occasion of enthusiastic joy, so much as possible in that dark, gloom-filled realm of the dead. And even after all this time, Olympus never did discover what transpired there, in the underworld.
Oh, good.
After all this time, it's only been a few days. But it's been good. Mother and father are back together, made some new friends, got this fancy painting. Easy. All is well in the underworld.
And the Queen has returned. At first I thought this picture was going to be this one that's covered up. I am a little curious as to what this is. This could be a mirror, too. But, so we are in the King and Queen's chambers. I see that the bed now has places for two rather than just one. Other than that, this looks... Oh, she's got her stuff lying here, so it's definitely returned. Probably dusted off the picture over here. Dusa has not been allowed in here to clean up yet, it seems, so a bit interesting on what's going on. And I don't have to arrive back through the River Styx. So we're doing all good there. Let's just have a bit of a chat with everyone, seeing what... Oh, she's she's even standing over here as well. Just to see what's going on since the Queen has returned.
The Queen is back. You did it, lad. You must have lots of catching up to do. Or patching up. And I'm to understand that your escape attempts, they are officially approved, isn't that so?
It sounds like it.
That's so indeed, sir. Especially for now, at least. I'm going to keep on fighting to the surface. Helps me to vent a bit, and like Hypno says, it makes the underworld a better place. Though indirectly, I suppose.
Well, then I look forward to working with you in a more formal capacity. And it is my sincerest hope that you, your mother, and your father learn to get on better with each other now.
Thank you. It's mine as well.
Your Highness! Prince, so is it really true then that you're staying? And that you'll be working here officially, I guess?
Well, when you put it that way, yes, I guess it is. We're going to try and make it work like this for now.
Well, you know what that means, don't you? We're official co-workers now. Isn't that so exciting? We can share our latest learnings, compare notes about the challenges we're up against, run into one another in the hall.
Do so. We've been doing everything you said this entire time.
It's true.
But it is not the same. The entire feel of it's completely different now. You'll see. So, okay, bye!
Bye.
And off she goes again. Yeah. Thanatos.
So between us, all you're attempting to break out of here, over and over, you're now authorized to keep that up? Exposing weaknesses in underworld security, huh?
Something like that. I guess I've gotten pretty decent about escaping from a place that's known for being inescapable. Lets me keep in touch with the other side of the family. Work with you from time to time.
I have to say, I never thought I'd hear you talking about looking forward to working, Zag. You feeling all right? Spending too much time on the surface, maybe?
Oh, I'm feeling fine. I never thought I was much good at anything, but if my fated purpose is to be a master of frustrating father's efforts to make everything strictly perfect, I think I'm okay with that.
He's finally found something he can do to help out the house, I guess.
Well then, I'll be looking forward to working with you in a more official capacity, even if we're still supposed to keep it all under wraps, for sake of appearances. See you out there.
Bye, Than.
And off he goes. How about Hypno? He has something to say as well.
Hey, did you see? The Queen's come back! Though did she ever take her sweet time?
Hey, watch it, Hypnos. That's my mother you're talking about.
What, really? Huh. So then your mom doesn't spend any time with you either. We've got something in common.
Poor Hypnos.
we don't.
Yeah, we'll talk to Queen next.
How has it been for you so far, Mother? Reacclimating to all this? You said before it was a struggle. Must be very strange being back. Being in darkness all the time.
You know, I think it's gone all right so far. Thank you for asking, son. Everyone has been quite welcoming. The darkness is a pleasant change of pace. And while the stress can be a little difficult to move in, I quite like it.
That's good to hear. I have to admit I was a little worried you'd be desperate to return to your cottage by now. This place can be a little much.
I'm sure it can. And I do miss my little cottage here and there, but I think I'm through running away. There may be times when it is necessary, of course. But no matter how far you run, it doesn't make your problems go away. You taught me that, you know?
I did, but I tried desperately to run away myself. Oh.
Indeed.
You hung the painting where I asked?
Yes.
Yes, apparently I did. And of course, talk to
Well, look
Cerberus.
at you, boy. Never seen you quite so perky, relatively speaking, of course. Big tough guy like yourself. You must have missed Mother just as much as she missed you. Well, you've got plenty of time for catching up on things now.
The monstrous triple-headed beast of Hades would perhaps be overcome with pure emotion by the joyous circumstances, were he only capable of this.
Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
How dare you, sir?
I love the fact that Zagreus can hear the narrator and vice versa, of course. And they just have little chats with each other.
Greetings, Father. So, I can just head on out there again whenever I want. Don't need to stick to any rigid schedule.
Your unpredictability is one of your assets. Our defenses must always be on guard. So yes, go about your business as you best see fit.
And the Olympians are going to keep helping me, thinking I'm trying to get away from you to them. We can't keep this up with them forever, you know.
I do. Your mother, the Queen, is working on that.
But, you know, well, the way things go, you can keep it up for quite a while, and the gods would probably think nothing of it. Or at least little of it. Well, the contractor doesn't have anything new to say.
Say, Orpheus, I heard what must have been a song of yours. It went something something in the blood. You know that one? It was amazing, mate.
Oh, that one, yes, I know. I mean, it was a favorite, I was told, by those who listened to the music I created with my muse. It was a most productive time back when we were alive.
Would you ever sing it again?
I shall give it some thought, I think.
Cool. I did notice that there were
That's a lot of gemstones.
court music stuff over here, but this, of course, seems like it is something I will have to unlock at a later point.
Ah, Persephone, the queen. She has returned. I scarce believe it, child. You have brought her back. To all of us.
I scarce believe it too. What happens now? Pick up the pieces and begin again.
Together, let us find out.
Sounds good.
Okay, then.
Just so
Meg?
I understand. Breaking through everything in your path, taking resources from your father's realm, trying to get through me. All officially part of the job description.
Apparently it is now.
I guess that's right. But before you ask, I'm not doing it for him.
I didn't think you'd have it in you to leave this place for good. But I didn't think you'd take responsibility for anything either. Anyway, we'll just have to kill each other more officially, I guess.
Fair enough.
We'll make it official, all right.
Turn in some fish to the chef.
Some water-dwelling beasts for you, good chef.
Got quite a few this time.
Why, thank you.
And just a quick check at the shop, just because. But it doesn't seem like there's anything I really need there. One more person to talk to.
The garden's always open now.
Oh. Hello. There's a new place over here.
The Garden of Persephone the Queen, off limits to the prince throughout his life, now is laid bare to him at last in all its splendor.
Not like Mother's cottage, but not bad.
Interesting. Can we actually go this way? No, doesn't seem like it. Now I have to check the contractor one more time, because that's a new room that's opened up. Does not seem like there is any work orders for the garden. So, one more person to talk to, and that's Skelly back here. Wanted to come by and show you my support? Well, thank you. Again, I appreciate it, you know? Always good to see new faces around here. Alright, so it looks like we've got some stuff here that I might as well...
Came to pass.
Alright, what did I finish up? Okay, so... I have obtained all the boons of Artemis.
Grateful for your help, Lady Artemis.
Son of the god of the dead shall someday catch a significant number of river-dwelling denizens, including an unusually rare species, impressing Lord Poseidon. Okay, so I guess that is why we obtained his boon at the beginning of this last run.
I shall procure all the fishes.
Then Musician and Muse, the son of the god of the dead, shall make certain attempts to aid a master musician once failed to whisk his deceased wife from the underworld. Oh, that one's not complete. Okay, so I guess I did not succeed in finishing that one up, but that's okay.
Back, huh?
And Skelly.
So Mama's back in town from what I hear, boyo. It's awful nice knowing I trained you well.
You must mean the Queen, and evidently you're aware of our relationship. You keep that quiet, understand, Skelly?
Ah, and thus the pupil trains the master for a change. I hear you, pal. Your secret's safe with me.
It better be.
Okay, so I think... Check here. Yeah. I think I'm probably going to call it here for the night. Just because I wasn't sure how long it would take. And so I wanted to make sure I had enough time for everything. Oh, let me get out of the chamber there so that we're not talking over Hades. So next week, I don't know what's going to be in place of this yet, but I will hopefully post whatever it may be. I have a few things in mind at the moment, but haven't come up with a final decision yet. However, later tonight, in a little less than an hour and a half, so 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I will be playing some Modded Among Us. So if you're interested, feel to stop in and check on that. If you miss it, I do put all my videos on YouTube for anyone to watch as a VOD or something. So you're welcome to stop by there as well. I do, in fact, also stream to YouTube. So if that is a place that is easier for you to watch things on, then by all means, stop by there and watch through YouTube. But for now, I think I will call it a stream. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll see you in about an hour and a half. And yeah, have a good night, everyone.